My name's Jen and I've brought along my little 3.5-week-old puppy, Rottweiler puppy called Bailey, and she's got a poorly paw which we noticed when she was about 3 days old, and it's quite sad actually. We took her to the vet to see if there was anything they could do, and they said because she's going to be a big breed and everything, it's not got a good outlook, so they wanted to put her to sleep. But yeah, to be told you're a 3-day-old baby and there's nothing else wrong with it, it's like, surely she can be fixed. Somebody can help us, can't they? She's one of 10 that came in the litter, and her mum's Stella. She's a 2.5-year-old Rottweiler. Yay! This is what it sounds like when it's near feeding time. They start having little strops and tantrums. They come on, I'm hungry. We got into it via rescuing an old Rottweiler that had kidney failure, and we had Kilo, bless him, and he lasted for 2 years with us, and he absolutely melted our hearts. And then Stella came into rescue, and she fitted right into the family, and she's such a calm, gentle sweetheart. She's like, guard dog, what's that? I've been an animal lover for years and years. She absolutely deserves to have a life. And I was like, well, surely there's somebody who can help. You know, I said, I'm willing to do whatever it takes for this puppy, you know. She deserves a chance. And they referred us up to Noel. And here we are, hoping and praying that he can give you some good news, isn't it? He's really our last hope. Yeah. Good girl. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hi.
Hello, mate. Hello, mate. How you doing, buddy? Hey, bud.
Good girl.
And what are your hopes?
Oh, I'm really hoping now that you're not going to tell me the best option is to put her to sleep. That's the first thing. Because my local vet, that's what they're saying, that she'd end up having to have a full amputation on that leg. So they reckon the best bet would be to put her to sleep because she wouldn't have such a good quality of life.
Can you hold her for me for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Let me just have a look at that. Okay. And was this from birth?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a real sweetie, isn't she?
Yeah.
So you've got a deformed carpus and paw, the wrist and the paw, and toes.
And toes.
And all of that deformity is becoming progressive.
Right.
The tendons back here
Yeah.
are bending. So as the paw bends that way, the tendons are becoming contracted because they're not getting the normal stresses on them. So the tendons stretch like so under normal circumstances and remodel around the bones, but the tendons are not stretching around the bones because they can't, because the bones are deformed. You will be aware that this is all cartilage here. So all these bones are pretty much invisible on X-ray because it's still developing from what's called a cartilage analog. I don't know of anybody that has ever corrected this in a puppy this age. There's nothing in the literature. That doesn't mean it's not possible. It just means it's never been done. Or at least if it has been done, nobody talked about it. As you can see, when I try and stretch that, it will hurt. See that?
Yeah.
Because the tendons are getting tight. As I see it, this is not sustainable because she's walking on that.
Yeah.
If we leave it like that, it'll just get worse. Full limb amputation is a possibility even in a large dog. Secondly, partial amputation, chopping the leg off above the wrist and putting a limb amputation prosthesis on is possible later in life. Obviously not at the moment. And it's a lot to put her through to get her to a year of age with a foot like that. Thirdly, is there anything that can be done at the moment? I don't know, because I don't have any imaging. The reality is that it would be misleading to say to you that it will be possible. That will be misleading. But the only way that I can see that might even have a chance of working is to build some kind of contraption on the paw to try and pull it into a kind of a fused paw situation, and then see how nature takes its course in terms of growth.
Yeah, this is
Because the variable is we have no idea how nature will work. Plus those bones have no holding power for implants. They're like paper. So the bottom line from my perspective is that we have to do what's ethically right. I don't think euthanasia is mandatory. I can see people's points of view why they would think that euthanasia is the only option, and that's fair enough, I get that. If you want to consider what may be possible or indeed ethical, because the most important thing is to do the right thing by the dog, then I'll need to have a look with imaging. Because if we have a complete absence of bones, it may not be possible to do anything, but you have to understand that it will be uncharted waters. And remember, there are risks associated with anaesthetic in a dog of this age.
So we definitely need some imaging then, don't we?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I'll see you in a little while. Do you want to take that with you?
Yeah,
All
okay,
right,
thank
okay.
you.
All right, see you in a little while.
See you in a bit. Thank you.
Right, I've got some friends. Okay. Okay. Here you go.
Do I need gloves?
No, you just need a big heart.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
Just hold on for a moment. Okay.
Looks like she wants to fall asleep. Calm down, then off. Your day's being made.
I want to see walking. What does that look like? Hello, mate. Well done.
Come on.
So we can see she's having great difficulty walking along here. Well done. Well done. She's already having great challenges with that right front leg because it's dragging. Well done, sweetheart. Well done. Good girl. Good girl. Who's a good girl? Oh, you're a good girl. Yeah. Well done. Hello, mate. Well done. Who's a good girl? So you can see that she is dragging this foot and now beginning to walk on this part of the paw because the whole foot is contracted, and this is going to get sore over time. She's 4 weeks old now, and this is going to get more and more sore over time.
Really? Nice dog.
Oh my goodness. Very cute.
Bailey. Hi, Bailey.
In a baby dog like this, the bones have not yet mineralized, have not yet become what we would consider bones, which are mineral-rich, calcified tissue. What you have here instead is small areas which are becoming mineralized. Imagine this pen, so the bone is going to ultimately be the plastic, but when it starts out is rubbery, it's like this. Eventually, mineral gets produced within this and it becomes solid. This is the left front leg, and that's mineralizing properly and growing properly. Over here, the paw is bending outwards. There is a genetic deformity here that is poorly understood, but it's resulting in this paw not growing straight relative to this forearm. So we're going to have a little look at the situation now. And when you're dealing with baby dogs like this, it's very, very important how you do the anesthetic. So I'm very lucky that I have these beautiful people here helping me, because without them, the anesthetic is not safe, and there is a higher risk with puppy anesthetics. So we need to minimize the length of this anesthetic as much as we can. We can see that the shoulder is moving okay, the elbow is moving okay, but the wrist is not moving okay. It's twisted out to the side here. So the question I have for myself right now is whether or not it's possible to do something or whether or not it's ethical to do something. And they're different things. People think that I do stuff just because it's possible. That's not true. I do stuff because it's ethical, because it's the right thing to do. And if we leave this puppy with nothing, we're going to have what we have, except it's getting worse. Very tricky. I'm going to have to speak to Mom. I'm going to speak to Mom. Is the anesthetic stable?
Yeah, we're stable.
Okay, fine, thanks. Right, Jen. So at the moment, Bailey is still under the anesthetic at the moment, where we're at with,
Okay.
with these x-ray pictures. This is the right front leg. Now you can see that the right paw is going like that.
Yeah.
And you can also see that, as I told you, the bone isn't mineralized.
Right.
So the problem that I have there is that there's no hard mineral tissue to hold implants. I've told you that already.
Yeah.
We are between a rock and a hard place, meaning that if we leave it like that, it will get worse.
Right.
It can only get worse because it's being dragged like that.
Yeah.
So there's only one way for that leg to go, and that is to stay as it is. The rest of this gradually grows. This grows dwarfed and squished.
Yeah.
If I could get the wrist kind of straight, would it be possible for this to grow in a better fashion? Maybe. But the only way that I could see that we would have any way whatsoever of doing that, to try and drive a couple of pins through here and straight into the radius and the ulna to try and straighten that.
Right.
Because if I put pins that way, they're just going to pull out.
Yeah.
Right?
Understand, yeah.
One option is carry on as you are and then eventually decide to chop the leg off or chop part of the leg off and consider an amputation prosthesis. Or we consider skewering it now. But this is, unfortunately, this is stuff that is being evolved by me in my head right now, in real time, because it doesn't exist.
Okay. Right, so you're saying there's a chance the paw might be saved?
It might, but we don't know because it's never been done.
No, right.
What I'm about to do may not work, but you still have the other options.
Yeah.
It doesn't take any of the options off the table.
Yeah.
The downside is you could spend money and it not work,
Yeah.
in which case you wasted your money.
Yeah.
That's the downside.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is, do I think it's ethically right to try? Yes, I do. But do I think it's ethically right to continue on for several weeks if it's not working? No, I do not.
Right, okay.
Well, as long as you know that there is a line in the sand, if it's crossed, we will have to make the decision for either euthanasia or amputation.
Right, okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
No worries, I'll do my best.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck. I wish
Right.
you all the best. Thank you very much.
Right, all hands on deck for a while.
Doing?
Have you not read about it in the textbook?
No, there were too many textbooks to choose from actually.
Can I please have NFK K-wires, Synthes drill with a wire driver.
Yep.
We're about to operate on Bailey now. It's not a big operation, so we're not going into the operating theatre because I'm not doing major incisions and opening tissue up. What I'm going to try and do is a bit of biological gardening. And what I mean by that is I'm going to try and put in a constraint around a sapling which is growing. And what I mean by that is if you're a gardener and you put a trellis or a guide rail for a sapling that is growing, the sapling will grow along the trellis or the guide rail. I'm going to try exactly that, but with a foot rather than with a small tree. There is nothing that I've ever invented that doesn't already exist in nature. I have not invented anything, I've just simply observed. And many things that are considered impossible become possible over time because somebody has not accepted that they're impossible. All right, the girls here are doing a great job at keeping Bailey's anesthetic stable. We can see where the paw is bent this way and the tendons and the ligaments here are super tight and here they're loose. So what I'm hoping is to push the paw back this way in the hope of stretching these tendons and ligaments. Maybe it will continue to grow in that direction. The risk, however, is that I'm going to put wires up through here and that may disrupt the growth in the growth plates here. So we'll just have to see how we get on. If this puppy was older, there is no potential to alter the outcome. But boy, it's going to be tricky. So I'm going to have to go between bones. Okay, so what we have here effectively is Wolverine pegs, which I've driven down between each of the metacarpal bones. I don't want to do damage. The problem I have now is that there's no bone here below the growth plate. There's a plate here and a plate here from which the bone will grow. If I close that growth plate by putting this pin across it, this paw will never grow. And I know that. So I'm trying to think of a different plan. I'll be back. I've just thought of something, but I'm going to need to go to Narnia. Narnia has a cupboard in my office. Elastic bands. An old crock. Piece of foam. None of these things are quite right. I've got to go get bigger elastic bands. Do you have any big elastic bands? Oh, you're a god among men. Mark has everything. Mark, this is perfect. Thank you. Goodbye.
No worries.
You know what I'm doing? No, you don't. You think you know what I'm doing. You think you know what I'm doing. You never actually know what I'm doing. It's always a mystery. I've now placed 2 more pins crossways through the forearm. 1 pin is through the radius bone, 1 pin is through the ulnar bone. I invented these quite some time ago now, and I keep them in Narnia as well. And if you look at his face, you will see the look of intrigue and also a slight smile, because he's like, what has he come up with now? These are little spools that I made some time ago to hold wire. You see, when I tighten these little notches, it closes down on the wire on the inside there. Do you see that? I'm going to use elastic bands to try and pull the foot into the right position, because if I put something solid on here, I know that what's going to happen is we're going to stop the growth. And ideally I would have something that's rigid but not solid. What I've been telling you throughout your internship is that some things are very simple and other things are complicated. This is in essence very simple, but just nobody thinks about it the way that I'm choosing to think about it. That's all. So I'm going to put my stabilizing rods up medially, i.e. on the inside of the leg. The problem here is quite simple. The foot is growing the wrong way. The solution is also quite simple, some elastic bands and pins. The difficulty is, how is biology going to respond to what I'm doing? And that I do not know. Should that prohibit me trying and therefore condemn Bailey to either amputation or euthanasia? Well, that's for you to decide.
What we thought was impossible 10 years or 20 years or 30 years ago, today is just the norm. So we need to keep pushing forward and try to do our best. Sometimes we'll fail, which is okay, but as long as we feel that we're doing the correct thing and we do not make the animal suffer, and every party in the decision making is agreeing to it, I think we should keep going, but it's quite difficult. Everyone expects or looks into the books, and if you go out of the books and you don't do what is said on the books, then everyone is going to judge you. And when you fail, everyone blames you, but when you do things and they work, no one says anything.
All right, one last ingredient, duct tape. Always have duct tape on standby for all eventualities. And now what we've done is we have an anchor up here and 3 anchors down here, and this elastic band is pulling the wrist upwards and inwards. The hope is that by leaving this on for a period of time, we will get this to grow in this direction. My hope also is that by using this elasticated fixation, which goes across the wrist and across the growth plates, that because there's some give in it, i.e. it's not rigid, the growth plate might continue to grow because I've not damaged the actual growth area of the bone. Let's do a DP and a lateral. Good girl. Come on, Bubba. How you doing, Bubba? Oh, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Oh, Bailey's a good girl. Right, as you will notice, there's no frame on here anymore. Bailey has had the frame on for the last week. The paw was straight, except that there was a tight fibrous band around the wrist. The tight fibrous band was causing swelling. We therefore released that swelling and subsequently removed the frame in stages. And then finally, we were going to pull the pins out today. And then a very interesting thing happened, because you little minx, yeah, she pulled the pins out herself. Because the pins were no longer on a frame, but were on a little bandage, she simply nozzled them off in spite of us. These pins were going straight up the leg, and they were easy enough for her to pull out if she was determined enough. The paw looks straight enough. We'll just wait 48 hours and we'll see if this paw stays straight or not. Hopefully it will. Then I won't need to put any more pins in there. Oh, big yawn. Yeah, big yawn. Oh yeah. Oh, give me an itchy ear there, Uncle Noel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me chew your nose. Oh, let me chew your nose. Oh yeah. Let me chew your finger. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff. Everybody loves her. She's really, really sweet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's into chewing everything like any puppy. Good girl. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hi Bob. How you doing? This is Bob. He's doing box surgery. And Bob is the most important member of the team because without Bob we are swamped in boxes and no painting ever gets done. Hello mate. How you doing, buddy? Good girl. Hello, missus. How you doing? Good girl. Oh, it's a big day today, missus. It's a big day today. Oh, who's a good girl? How are you doing today, mate? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Oh yeah.
Well, we've come from Pembrokeshire, which is right down in West Wales. Lots of thoughts going through my mind this morning. Obviously, I don't know whether I'm coming to be told that it hasn't been that successful and she's still going to have a bend in her little leg, and we still might have to talk about amputating later on in life, which obviously she's been here now for a full 2 weeks, so that has felt like forever, and I'm just like, I bet she's grown so much. I'm worried she's not going to recognise my voice, she's not going to recognise me, and I'm sure she's been fussed a lot here, so she's had a lot of human interactions and stuff, so I'm sure she's going to be loving the cuddles still.
Well done. Good girl. Right, let's see what you got. Come on. Oh, nice one. Good piddle. You can see the foot is straight and she's making valiant attempts to use it. Good girl. It never ceases to amaze me how remarkable biology is. When you think about it, good girl, good girl. When you think that she was in a situation where folks were recommending full limb amputation because nothing could be done for her paw, and 2 weeks later she wants to run around on that paw. It's quite incredible, isn't it? There we go. Come on, come on, come on. 1 foot in front of the other. There you go. Come on. 1 foot in front of the other. That's right. There you go. Oh, teaching you to walk again. The first time you've had 4 legs. This is called walking re-education, and also arm nibbling education, and I will chew anything Uncle Noel education. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Bubba. Come on, come on. That's it. Oh yeah. Oh, give me the good stuff. Oh, give me the good stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. We don't yet know what's going to happen in the future, but we do know that we've done the right thing today. And at the moment, that's all I can do, as with any case. Come on then. Come on, Bubba. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Walking practice, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, we gotta go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Right, missus, good girl. Come on. Right, Jen. Well done, good morning.
Okay, hi.
Morning, morning. So let's begin at the beginning. In the beginning, there was, what was the first word in Genesis? In the beginning, there was a leg on the left that was straight and on the right that was bent. And the reason for that is that the fibrous tissue of the right front leg here, that surrounds the carpus, was like that, which is the ligaments and the joint capsule and all the tissue around those little primordial bones which haven't yet developed. Now it's important to realise that everything that's causing that I can't see on an x-ray. What happens there is that that's like a string tying on a tree branch. So we take a string, we tie it on the branch of a tree, my little finger here. I had 3 pins here, straight through from the metacarpal bones through the wrist, where the bones haven't yet developed, into the radius.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yes.
So that pin and 2 others did that, but the pins were going to bend. So I put another pin in here, another pin in here, and elastic bands to pull against that. As it turned out, it wasn't just that. It became apparent there's a tight fibrous band stretching that.
Yeah, right.
There you go. Look, my hand's already swelling.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's hardly surprising then, when I tried to straighten it, that it swelled up.
yeah,
So the frame is doing that.
yeah,
You got that?
yeah,
But this was swelling up because of that.
yeah,
You got that?
yeah,
So I cut through that. So it was still straight,
yeah,
but the band was cut. And then in 2 days, the swelling went down.
yeah,
This is a big old deal, this frame.
yeah. Do we know why that would
No,
be like that?
no
What would
clue.
cause that or anything?
Zero clue. So rare that,
So rare.
and also nobody ever bothers to treat it. They just put the puppies to sleep. Now, what do we not know? Walking's no problem. We've had her down walking.
Wow.
What we don't know is how the bone is going to grow
Yeah,
and how the fibrous tissue is going to grow.
right.
So we don't know if that will grow the same length as the other one, because we just don't know. We've tried not to disrupt the growth. It looks like we've succeeded, but we don't know if it will grow the same length, and we also don't know if the fibrous tissue will re-establish. We just don't know. So that's what we don't know.
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah. She's obviously grown quite a lot since she's been
She's
here,
grown
though.
a lot. Yeah, she's a bigger puppy now. Okay?
But she's walking.
Yeah.
She's putting weight on it.
Yeah.
And she's okay with that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Okay. So if you push your chair back, and I'll bring her in. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready to see this? Go on then.
Puppy, puppy! Puppy,
Now.
puppy! Hello!
Look at that.
Bailey! Oh
Look
my
at
God,
that.
she's running! Oh, Bailey!
Isn't that cool?
Look at you! Oh,
Isn't that cool?
no! Oh,
It's cool, isn't it? It's cool. Get down with her. Get down with her.
oh, puppy,
cool,
puppy!
isn't it?
Hey, baby! Hello! Hello, puppy, puppy! Hello, look at you! Oh my goodness, you're as strong as...
She's done great, isn't she?
Look at you, hello! Hello! Come on,
Yeah,
let's have a kiss.
she's got big, hasn't she?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hello, baby! Hello! Good
Yeah.
girl.
She's
Oh no,
yeah, it's
saved
cool,
a
isn't it?
puppy. I was not expecting her to be standing up, let alone walking and running and playing.
Yes, mate.
Oh,
It's a wonderful blessing for us that biology can respond, isn't it?
oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Hello, look at you. Wow. And so strong. And so
Yeah.
big.
Yeah. Well, I can see you love her. My goodness gracious me.
Absolutely, I'm speechless. I'm over the world. I really wasn't expecting this at all. I really was. I didn't think she'd be standing up, let alone walking on it. But she's running. She's playing. She is literally. She's doing everything her brothers and sisters are doing. So it's like, it's definitely been the right decision. And she's coming home with no medicine, no pain relief. That's just incredible. To think that we could have had her put to sleep. And here she is, being a proper mischievous little puppy. Hey, puppy. Are you coming home? Are you going to see your mummy and your brothers and your sisters?
Right, I shall miss you. I shall miss you. Night night. Night 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 night.
Bailey, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, beautiful Bailey girl. How are you? Look at that little paw. No problems at all, say. Hey, no problems at all. Sit, Bailey. Are you going to sit? You going to sit? Come here. Come here. And as you can see, she plays just as good as the rest of them. Hello.